All right, hi guys. We're live now.
Boom, we're
Welcome to
live.
stream. I have my own stream pulled
Hey.
up on my stream. Isn't that sad?
So,
Regret immediately. Holy, every stream he hops in and cheers right away.
regret, fuck you. But also thank you. Rain Willow has followed. Oh, that's a month ago. Jesus Christ. Why is that giving me new? Why is that saying new?
So is there someone you want to start with, or do you want me just to fucking go for it?
Well, I'm already reading the PewDiePie one, so if I can continue doing that, that'd be nice.
All right, well let's go ahead and pull up the PewDiePie one if you want to restart, so we can
Yeah, let me read the whole
inform
thing.
people.
Okay, so big news today. PewDiePie has received death threats because Ubisoft sucks. That's not. Ubisoft employees suck. That's the difference.
Yeah, all of their employees suck, but the company's
The
alright.
community reacts to Ubisoft dev threatening PewDiePie, and they're boycotting the Division 2 because of it. A dev had issued a public hit on PewDiePie. Original story. Yesterday, we reported that one of the developers working at Ubisoft Massive, Diana, gave a veiled death threat to the YouTuber PewDiePie. She posted on Twitter, "I love PewDiePie, so this is right at the heart of what I love." She posted on Twitter and expressed her misinformed opinion about PewDiePie's shoutout to an anti-Semitic channel. PewDiePie explained the situation in one of his videos, but his explanation wasn't enough for the Ubisoft employee. While Ubisoft is silent about the matter and didn't release any statement regarding her public accusations and threats to PewDiePie, the community isn't taking too kindly to her misguided anger. The community wants Ubisoft to take action and make sure such a hateful person is at least kept in check during her time at the company. Excuse me. A couple tweets by Joey Tabakoki at toxic_cocky. Really, at Ubisoft, this is what your Division developer does in her free time, attacking PewDiePie? Hey, Diana, where were you when PewDiePie organized a charity for children's rights in India? What the fuck did you do to make this world a better place instead of running your jaw? Diana posts, enough is enough, gaming industry. I'm going to need you to end this dude. You know exactly who you are. Cut ties with him. Now.
It obviously sounds like a death threat, but it could be interpreted as ending him, as in, like, ending his channel. That's one argument I've seen get brought up.
Well, saying I'm going to need you to end this dude
You're
is
right.
probably
That
not the way you want to do that.
Yeah, she did not come across very well.
She looks like a dumbass too.
I mean,
nose is huge.
look at her like handle. It's girl pants gr.
Her nose is fucking huge.
What? She's pretty.
That's a personal attack right there, right?
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry. Look at her stupid Christmas emojis on her.
But like people like here, like right here says, as long as Diana from the Division is on this project, I'll buy. Okay, let me open that up.
They're even going on Ubisoft's main Twitter account and talking shit, like on one of their posts about a completely unrelated game.
Yep.
They're like, your dev Diana trying to take down PewDiePie makes me not want to buy her games. Good luck employing her in her trash opinions.
I mean, people are taking it a little too far. There are people who are like talking about boycotting. They're fucking links. There are people talking about like boycotting the Division 2 because of this. I'm like, she is not the Division 2. She is one of many people who works at Ubisoft. Like,
I'm not gonna
fuck her, but don't fuck the company.
Yeah, I want the Division, and I like Ubisoft as a company.
Well,
I think. No, I do. I mean, they're not great, but I do like them as a company because I feel like they do make good games. They just don't follow through with them.
They do a lot of really dumb things, but I mean, like, as an Assassin's Creed fan, I have to, accept them.
I like them. I just got Rainbow Six Siege. I'm having a lot of fun playing that as well, and it's they clearly have passion for what they do, and it's clear that the problem with them is that they're not the smartest sometimes, even though I truly believe that they know they have passion in what they do.
So those of you who may be wondering, yes, she did get fired. So if Ubisoft didn't do anything about it, I could see people wanting to blow up like this, but they did fire her like maybe the same day or at least a day or two later.
Which is good because if you're gonna be that hateful against someone that well known.
Yeah.
What is he at, 75 million now? 76 million?
Is he in first or did he get beat?
No, he's still there.
Okay.
He's still there, buddy. Actually, YouTube made a thing about getting rid of they made a post saying something along the lines of, you may notice a sub drop because we're getting rid of like sub bots or whatever. And T Series' subscriber count went down by 80,000.
Jesus Christ. Let's go on YouTube and look up T-Series.
Shane found a person on YouTube that actually had a bunch of T-Series in their playlist.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're at 75.
PewDiePie's at 76.
77.
77,
He
that's
just
good.
hit 77.
That's my boy.
So yeah, he's still being T-Series.
By a lot now. So yeah, that's really good. I'm really happy for that. He deserves the win.
T-Series is on that, like in the back. They're like, add more sub bots.
They're freaking out like their office is on fire, and they're like, get more bots.
They're like
Yes.
hiring extra staff just so they can get to like adding more bots.
That shouldn't be hard. Just go outside and you'll find someone on the street, I'm sure.
Oh my
Honestly. All
It's a
right.
shithole. You can't tell me otherwise. It's fucking India.
There's not a whole lot more to say about this. The story is basically over at this point. It was pretty harsh, but pretty quick. I mean, Lady makes a death threat to the biggest man on YouTube, probably one of the biggest people on the internet in general.
Yeah, I think if you go on the internet, you know who PewDiePie is, bad or
Right.
good.
Yeah.
On an account where she has publicly stated that she works for Ubisoft, and tries to use her influence to get him murdered, then she gets fired. I mean, that's pretty much the whole story. I don't think
Yep.
PewDiePie has even commented on it or will comment on it because I don't think he fucking cares.
Someone from Gab.com made a tweet saying, "I've just been told that at Ubisoft, at Ubi's Massive, I think is their community tweeter, has
Tweeter.
fired Diana for her Twitter attack against at PewDiePie. Fully disagree with Diana, but I believe firing her was too much. What she said was ironic.
People
and
keep
stupid
saying
coming from
that.
her. But she has, I mean, no, she has the right to voice her opinions.
Oh,
but
yeah.
to publicly oust someone and tell them to die is a little much. I'm glad she got fired. But she's allowed to have an opinion, misguided or
would've-
not.
If she
Well-
would have said that PewDiePie was like a bad influence, then it would have been fine. But
That's the
Well, I
thing,
mean, that's,
like,
you know,
Certain
she would've gotten
companies,
some backlash for something like that too.
certain
even.
companies
Listen.
like the one that I work for. If you have on your social media platforms that you work for my company, you have to watch what you say. Now, of course, it's not very limiting at all. But if I were to go on there and make death threats, I would lose my job because online, like, people know who I work for, and if I go saying really shitty things like, "Hey, go kill the most popular person on YouTube," yeah, probably gonna lose my job. And I don't entirely blame them because in the end, like, I represent my company, she represents hers. Not anymore, but like, you can have an opinion, but stuff like this is going too far, and she did not deserve to keep her job. If I was her employer, she would have been gone.
yeah.
Especially if I had a contract like that, a social media contract, and she violated it. Like,
No, yeah, that's how it works when you're a part of a big corporation.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not part of a big
You-
corporation, but every employee still has to sign it.
No, but she is.
Oh, yeah.
This is a very major corporation, a very well-known corporation. So if she has anything controversial to that degree, then firing her would be the first step.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
did you think that was a good idea in the first
Because
place?
she's misguided. She's probably an SJW or some kind of backwards feminist, not like the real ones. And she didn't know what she's doing. She thought PewDiePie was a Nazi like everybody else in the media. So
Yup. Well, I just have to agree with Mike's comment there. He just said good riddance.
oh
Yeah,
shit.
it's
Good
definitely
riddance, Mike. I haven't been checking chat. Okay, good. Nobody's watching.
Cody, go away. He keeps helping in my chat saying like, "Hey, babe," and shit like that. This is literally my fucking manager.
Oh, sweet. Mike's name is Cody too.
Wait, Mike's name is Cody. What does he go by, Mike?
Because that's a reference to the other guys, Dirty Mike and the boys. Thanks for
Oh,
the F chat. They have Dirty Mike is a guy who has a gang of people that fuck in a Prius that belongs to one of the protagonists, and inside the Prius was a letter that's saying, "Thanks for the F Shack, love Dirty Mike and the boys."
all right. think we're gonna move on from this fucking
I think that's a
Wait, I
good
have a
idea.
burning
story.
hellhole.
What's your story, Els?
I had a project to do at school when I actually
Oh,
went to
great story.
class. And I was doing a project on basically YouTube satire. So I was doing it on PewDiePie.
Awesome.
And I put some stuff with PewDiePie because we had to share it with the other
I'm not gonna
classmates.
say regret.
And people had to comment on each other's stuff. And somebody put, I think PewDiePie is a terrible influence, blah, 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 blah. And I was like,
Oof.
what?
Someone actually commented that, like for real, not ironically.
Yeah, somebody really commented
You
that.
should have smacked that person.
No, I didn't talk to anybody in my class. I hate school.
Yeah, I do too. Do you go to an actual, like, is it like actual rooms or is it like a professor stadium type of thing?
No, it's an actual classroom. My chemistry class was an actual little auditorium.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Mike said,
Same.
sorry, Costello. He said that he's on mobile.
Oh, that's okay, Mike. I understand. I'm not worth it. But that's the thing with like everyone in fucking the movies. They have like an actual auditorium and shit for every classroom. It's like that's not really what it's like.
And some
Most of the colleges I've seen have little tiny classrooms, just like a high school.
Yeah, those are the
Yeah,
classes
Mike, you're
I've
right.
gotten so
I will
far.
say it before this stream's over at least once.
The
Anyway,
professors in TV are also way nicer than the professors in real life.
yeah, that's probably true, but it's also kind of accurate. Like, I don't know. Just
Not all of them are as
I've
nice
heard a lot of
as-
stories from my older brother about his and a bunch of other people.
Yeah,
Like, oh, yeah, my professor didn't give a shit. Whatever happens, man. It's like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know they don't really care. What's
Alright.
next?
Do you want to do your article on Heroes of the Storm?
Was it the Blizzard one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not actually my article. That's Mike's article. He helps me out now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So your 1 to 2 article contribution a week is now going to Mike.
Mike, I listen. I did one of them.
We have, I think, 12 articles here.
Wait, was that actually a thing?
What? No, Mike actually helped me. Yeah.
No,
No.
I mean like the 2 articles a week.
Yeah, I only did 2.
That's normal. That is the norm.
Listen,
Alright.
I'm just here for the charisma, not for the help. All right. Well, a few nights ago, Blizzard announced plans to scale down Heroes of the Storm and move its developing into other games, which put an end to the global championship for Heroes of the Storm, the esports.
I mean, MOBAs are dying.
Which is fine. I mean, I don't like Heroes of the Storm. I think it's a dead. It's too much. It's like, excuse me. They try to take an already popular MMO and say, here's some Overwatch characters and Blizzard characters and also a few others. And then they put it together and said, look, it's the finished game. But it wasn't. Everybody played it for the Genji and Zarya skins anyway. This news came as a shock to a lot of people, apparently. You know, because you're in the middle of a hot season and then you go, oh shit, that's no longer a thing. Okay, cool, thanks.
Cool.
Many of them have been saying they are out of income streams, or they find themselves out of income with their streams, and they had no warning. Quote from whose quote is this? It wrote Dari, the general manager of an esports team called Method, on Twitter, wrote, "We are troubled by the way the announcement was made, namely the impolitic choice to impolitic. I've never seen that word. To use social media to share such a message that effectively ended the career of hundreds of players." So they apparently made the announcement on Twitter.
Yeah,
Cool.
So here's my thing. At first, when I first read this, I was a little bit like, kind of along the lines of what did you expect?
No, I hear you there.
At first, because when you dedicate your whole career to a single game, you know it's going to come eventually. It has to. I don't care if that's Overwatch. I don't care if it's World of Warcraft. I don't care if it's this. It doesn't matter what it is. Your career's going to come to an end eventually because you're basing it all on one thing. Now,
Well, when
if
you think about it,
but here's the thing: what you gain from that as an influencer, you're going to be able to move on to something else and catch on there. Like, let's say fucking Fortnite closes all servers tonight. Do you think
That'd be
Ninja's
awesome.
done for? Like,
No,
no.
he's got so many sponsorships and all this other bullshit that he can just move right on to.
Right.
It's just,
Now, the only thing is why I can see why they're mad is they didn't like notify anybody, like email or call or in person. No, they did it on Twitter.
Yeah, they said, "Hey, at anyone who cares, here's a storm's gone by."
Yeah, that's like an macro they have set up.
That's like saying that's like ghosting someone over a breakup.
Yeah.
It's like breaking up with someone through text and saying, "Hey, we're done," and then not responding to them after that.
No, I do love that if you look at the picture that they used, right?
Yeah.
Look at the crowd. The only merchandise I see anyone wearing is one dude wearing an Overwatch shirt. Actually, two.
Oh yeah, I see.
Like, no Here's the Storm logos, no.
You think it's actually an Overwatch crowd?
It's actually an Overwatch crowd. Just like this is like the pre-show.
I mean, that could be like the overview of an Overwatch map or something.
Dirty Mike said, yeah, all the pro players found out at the exact same time as everyone else. Yeah, that's kind of the shitty thing. They didn't give them any time to like...
they need to take the time to look into a different game to make their revenue off of.
They also need the time to kind of calm the fans down a little bit and prepare them for something, you know, like this.
Yeah, this is Blizzard fucking up once more.
A lot of people were saying it was because they were having issues balancing casual versus... You know,
Blizzard has trouble balancing
non-casual.
Oh, what a fucking surprise there!
Yeah,
Blizzard and balancing issues. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Wait, Blizzard knows how to balance.
No, they have like an arm on one side, a leg on the other, and severe crippling scoliosis.
Just like my cat. Yeah, but I just don't understand what they were thinking. You know, like.
It's a shitty way to cancel it. That's just like, I can see them wanting to make this move. Financially, it probably makes a lot of sense. This was just not a good way to go about it. Twitter.
No.
Imagine your boss. Anybody watching, if you have a job, I'm not sure how old everybody here is and all that shit.
Old enough to know better.
Oh, there we go. See, I fucking said it. Regret and Mike, be happy. Imagine your boss just hopping on Twitter and not even tagging you, just posting on Twitter, "Hey, you're fired." Like, more than likely, a friend or somebody is going to find out first, and then it's going to come to you. That's what happened to all these guys.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Dude. So your boss is just gonna put your name in a tweet?
Yeah, he tweets out each individual at each person working for their company.
No, he's just firing one dude. And he doesn't even like tag him in it. He just says like in my case, like I am the technician. Like he posts on Twitter like, "Hey, technician, we're firing our technician today." Like, because like you know a lot of these guys.
Satisfied customers.
Yeah, but like you know a lot of these guys like didn't get like a ping for this or anything like that. Like they probably got it.
Go look that up.
Or they probably got it sent to them or told to them by a friend or fan or.
Yeah, it's just kind of fucked up, man.
Oh, Cody, my bot's down right now. I should have put that in the thing or just read bot commands. I need to get it fixed.
You need to get a new bot, dude.
To be honest, I haven't bothered fixing it in the last week. It's been a pain in the butt. I'm gonna get back and try to fix it this time. If it goes down again, I'm changing bots. I'm gonna give it one more chance because it's really fun to mess with.
Hey Twitch, I'm firing my bot.
After it's already after you already disconnect it. I can't show you guys. No, my bot is still running like right now. It just won't fucking connect, and I just need to generate a new token and fucking authorize it and all that, but I don't fucking know. All right.
Yeah, whatever. Next one.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about Here's a Storm.
We're gonna save Florida Man to the end. That's gonna be the new thing. Our Florida Man segment gets to be at the end.
Let me get that video ready too as well.
All right, so we're gonna do Putin is declaring war, but not on the little tag I put there. He's declaring war on rap music.
Dude, I think I'm a Russian now.
I avoid politics. I completely avoid politics. When I'm looking for articles, I see a political name, I just scroll by it. And I actually scrolled by this, and I was like, did I say rap? And scrolled back up, I was like, you have to be kidding me. No, it turns out this is actually pretty bad. Dude even went to jail over this.
Wait,
yeah.
You can go to jail for making rap music?
No, I'll explain. So what he actually said is that rap is based on 3 pillars: sex, drugs, and protest. Almost like sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but, not quite.
Yes, well, that rock and roll's got that shit down, so you can't really.
But then he said that it leads to the degradation of a nation. Yeah. So let's see here. It says Putin's comments follow a spate of concert cancellations by venue owners and local authorities across Russia, and the arrest of popular rapper Husky, whose songs have gotten under his skin.
Jesus, what did he do?
I'll get further into that. So Ukrainian rappers Dirty Molly and 6 of its shows in Volga region scrapped into last week concerts. So basically, a bunch of rappers are just getting all their shows canceled or whatever else, and they're not allowed to perform. Fucking Curtis Blow fucking decided to revive himself. Just basically said that Putin needs to rethink his policy. Said it'll fuel the fire of the resistance, it'll fuel the fire of the resistance in his country, which is kind of already a thing. And says that people don't want to be silenced. Obviously,
gotta watch out for those. Never mind. I'm not gonna.
Right. So it says last month, rapper Husky, whose videos have garnered more than 6 million views on YouTube, was arrested when he staged an impromptu performance after his show got shut down in southern Russia in the city of, not gonna pronounce that. The 25-year-old rapper, known for lyrics about poverty, corruption, and police brutality, was preparing to take stage on November 21st when local, don't make me say English words, warned the venue that his act had elements of what they termed extremism. Husky climbed into a car, shouted to hundreds of fans, and chanted, "I will sing my music, the most honest music." Cops then took him away. So basically, he was told he's not allowed to perform. Then he was like, "No, fuck you, I ain't performing," and got arrested.
Yeah, well, you can't really.
Right, kind of plain and simple. So it's not like they just arrested a dude for doing rap. They told him no. He said yes.
Okay, yeah. So he did break the law, but a stupid law. So I'm gonna give him credit.
It's still a stupid law, but technically the law is the law. But I'm not arguing that it's not really fucking dumb. I'm not a rap fan at all. But holy shit.
I prefer the old school, but
rap is satanic.
You can't silence someone over music, though. I don't care who you are. Belittling someone based on their music preference is fucked up, and I love music, so I don't like all music, but I'm not gonna belittle someone because they like a certain genre. I feel like if you like music, then you like music. Good on you. To silence someone who making music that he enjoys and he truly feels powerful for doing and puts his heart into, that's just, you can't do that shit, Russia. Putin.
You can't tell Russia what to do.
I will fight you, Russia.
I have the perfect picture already pulled up for this article, and I didn't even realize it.
Yeah. Russia's watching this still.
You know what? I need to bookmark this. It's gonna be all my streams now.
Russia, I challenge you in the octagon.
Music is older than almost anything. IDK, why the fuck any kind of music should be banned? I agree, Regret. Like, it's just the fucking form of expression. I might not like rap, but I mean, this is a little much. Like, I like to ban it in my car, not so much in the entire country that I live in.
You fucking protest and fight in front of the White House. Ban
I'm going.
rap music.
Ban rap music.
I mean, Russia already has a bad reputation for like censorship and shit. This does not make it any better.
Bad reputation.
Yeah, challenge Russia to a trial by combat. No, Mike, we're gonna challenge them to a rap count.
I challenge you, Russia, to a rap battle to the death.
To the death. How does it end in death?
Send me your sickest bars at the border of Ukraine tomorrow.
Oh. Oof.
Damn.
I want to see if you got what it takes to lay down the rhymes with Beatmaster Costella.
I love when like certain articles, like New York Post here, take pictures of people, but they take them like some people do like pictures where they're like a picture of them like at their worst, like looking as ugly as possible. Some of them do it like you have to really look at it. They got a picture of him with his neck like craning forward, like that dude stands up straight as a fucking statue. So it's rare to see this. Crane neck.
His rap name is Crane Neck.
Regrets that Costello split some bars.
I will, if I get 200 followers, I will make a rap and sing it on stream.
I need to make like a rap album cover with Putin now, don't I?
Yeah.
Throw it up in the Discord.
I actually probably
with
won't
this
do that.
picture. With this picture.
No. Now that I look back at it, I probably won't. But go ahead and give me the followers anyway.
I might like put this picture in like the corner somewhere, like, you know, where you don't have like the like warning label for like, you know, like the rating.
I have no opinion because I'm not looking at your screen.
It's just gonna be rated as this Russian dog.
Hey, did you put that hashtag in from last stream?
What hashtag?
I forgot what it was, so I was hoping you remembered.
I don't.
Ah, shit.
All right.
Moving on.
So they were actually talking about this a little bit ago. What game were you talking about again with microtransactions?
Fallout.
Okay, so basically Fallout is the microtransactions. It's kind of already been a thing, but they're making it worse.
I don't know. It's rumored. It's not true.
Right.
It's rumored.
So,
they said they weren't gonna do loot box system, but there's a lot of rumors towards the loot box system going to be put into place because of the lunch boxes that people have dug from the files, looking a lot like the Fallout Overseer mobile game.
Yeah, the Fallout Shelter.
Fallout Shelter, yeah, they have loot boxes that they've pulled files from that looks very similar to the ones in the mobile game. You know, the ones that are loot boxes. So people are kind of getting a little suspicious.
Regret just said that like Fallout's reputation wasn't shit enough. So we're actually not here to talk about that one because it is just rumor.
It's just happens to be related to the topic.
Yeah, so he was telling me how their microtransactions are getting worse, and that's not something that nobody wants, rumored to be getting worse. New game that everybody wants, at least, you know, I am passionately wanting.
Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
Obsidian's Outer Worlds will still be free of microtransactions.
Awesome, that's news.
Yeah, and it makes me happy, because first off, I didn't know about this game until very recently. But someone says that the article starts off with literally the first line is perhaps another dig at Fallout. Obsidian Entertainment reconfirms that there will be no microtransactions in the Outer Worlds.
Wait, so the news for this is that there's no news at all?
I mean, not really. At this point, a AAA title.
We already knew that, though.
I didn't.
Oh.
When I hear AAA title, I hear microtransactions. That's what it's become.
Well, clearly, you haven't played Warframe.
What?
It's a joke because they.
I was gonna say, what? Like, has it changed since the last time I played? Also, is that AAA?
It's fucking good enough to be, man.
I don't want to consider most AAA games good, but
well, it's better than most AAA games, then.
Right.
Free-to-play game, it's good. I'm gonna say it's good. Everybody go download Warframe right now. It's free. And then add me on it. I'll give anyone who adds me one free weapon.
One thing I do want to make a little clear here, that doesn't mean no DLC, which in my opinion is a good thing. I like DLC.
I like DLC.
Yeah, give me DLC. It's a good thing. As long as it's not... Expansion.
As long as it's not like, here's stuff we could have added in, but we're going to make it DLC anyway.
What they would call on console the, like, on-disc locked content. So you would get, like, they would make content, already have it on the disc on the console version, and then they just lock it behind a paywall. Then a week,
Fat Boy Sofa.
Right, a week or two later, and they're like, "Hey, we can, you know, unlock that and get the item that we developed before the game was even out." The point of DLC,
not Fat Boy Sofa.
the point of DLC is that it's content that's produced after the game is out. And the best part
Right.
about it is that you can get feedback from your community on what they liked and what they didn't like about the game when you make your DLC.
I will say the best example of a DLC in any video game ever, Bloodborne's The Old Hunter DLC.
Oh, yeah?
Because it not only added an expansion to the weapons we already knew, it added new forms of the weapons we already knew, it added brand new weapons that you could play with, good weapons, like each one's just as unique as the last. It added a brand new set of information on the lore to the game, and it added a brand new enemies to fight. It only improved your experience, and you didn't have to get it to play the game. It didn't give you any special advantage, even though if you, I guess, are better with those DLC weapons than the other weapons, then sure. But it was probably the greatest experience I've ever had in a DLC ever.
All right.
He's a Bloodborne fanboy.
I may be a fanboy,
Yeah.
but I'm not wrong.
See, this is speaking from more recently for me.
Dude, Bloodborne is still recent for me. I'm still playing it today.
I'm a huge fan of Borderlands 2, and I've been playing a lot of that lately. So one of my favorite DLCs ever made was Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, because that's just fucking amazing.
What?
Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep on Borderlands 2.
Oh, I didn't play that one yet. That's right.
You haven't played through that?
We didn't play Borderlands this Wednesday.
Yeah, and we won't be able to this Wednesday either. Last Wednesday, I didn't stream because I had a friend come in town. I haven't seen in a very long time.
You didn't tell us this, though.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't realize it till it was late at night.
Right,
but then this Wednesday I have a Christmas party to go to. We could probably do it tomorrow if you guys wanted to.
I thought Christmas was on week after next. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a company thing.
Oh, okay.
Take me with you.
Are you allowed to bring a +1?
Yes.
Thank you, Mike.
I'm bringing my girlfriend. Also, hello, Doctor Who. Welcome to the stream, man.
Hey, Doctor Who.
I don't need to be called Daddy, but you know.
You're welcome, Daddy. Yeah, I don't want to add any more. I don't want to add any more for Faith and.
It also says that we got new screenshots. So we got new screenshots, but to be honest, I'm pretty sure I've seen most of these before, either from this previous sites showing them or from the fucking trailer.
I'm just gonna be honest. I don't really give a shit. I'm not buying the game. I think it's great that they're making a game. I just don't want it.
You don't want the Outer Worlds?
I don't really want the Outer Worlds.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you not like Fallout?
I do. I just don't. I'm not a huge fan of it.
It's like Fallout and Borderlands made a fucking love baby. I'm on this shit.
Yeah, it sounds great. I just don't think I'm gonna be getting it soon.
Speaking of which, is a video I want to send you. Borderlands 3 got a whole lot of leaks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if any of you guys if any of you guys are a fan of Borderlands series, go on YouTube and look it up. Put it this way, if the image looks perfectly clear, then it's not from the leak. Some people are putting up fan art and saying this is what it could look like, and then not disclosing that. If the image is perfectly clear, it's not from the leak.
Right.
But we got the 4 classes that are going to be in the game and all that. The Siren is basically taking Brick's role as the melee character. The Assassin is some rich old dude. The Hunter is actually a robot Beastmaster who looks like a homeless dude. And what was the last one? The Soldier is actually a female this time.
Hey,
and if you guys want to see the Soldier, you can actually see the screenshot of her. We're going to see her in the 3D space. They actually did a tech demo a year or two back, and the bandit in the tech demo was actually her. They just never showed her face.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for both Outer Worlds and fucking Borderlands 3. But that also it's expected to be announced Q1 next year and released in the fall.
Oh, by the way, I just read a little bit up on that article from the whole. Here's a Storm thing and a tweet from one of the players, Johan Lauber. Says, "Fuck you, honestly," wrote former player Johan Lauber on Twitter last night. Working 6 hard months with new fantastic teammates for this shit. Radio silence for weeks. I sent multiple emails, and all I got back was that they are working on finalizing the details.
Oh.
So I understand why they're pissed off.
Yeah.
I can imagine. God damn, man. I didn't think it was that bad. I was like, oh, they just got informed and they're freaking out about it. Understandable. But that's fucked.
Yeah.
You can't ghost your players.
I mean, you can, but really
You shouldn't.
Alright, so speaking of deceptive things,
Decepticons?
Apple.
Oh, great. Apple, my favorite topic.
God damn it. I said god damn it again. Fuck.
Yeah, you said it a lot for some reason.
I know, I'm trying to fucking stop. I didn't even know I did that until the people started pointing it out.
God damn it, you need to stop.
So Apple lied about the iPhone X, XS, and Max screen sizes and pixel counts.
Wait, are you telling me that Apple lied to their customers?
I know!
What?
Dr.
Apple wouldn't do
Who,
this. I'm
you're getting a
literally
ban for that one.
now. I am literally shaking right now.
Yeah.
I can't breathe. I'm literally shaking.
But it actually came out due to a lawsuit that got filed on Friday. So two plaintiffs filed a suit in the U.S. District Court of Northern California, alleging Apple falsely advertised the screen sizes and pixel counts of the displays on the iPhone X, XS, and iPhone XS Max devices. The plaintiffs are seeking class action lawsuits, yada yada yada. Apple did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The suit alleges that Apple lied about the screen sizes by counting non-screen areas like the notch and corners.
You can't do that.
Yep. So actually, for example, on my phone, which actually does have a notch, that up there, the notch did not get counted in the screen size, even though it is technically a part of the screen.
Right.
And whenever I take a screenshot, it's weird. The notch gets included, as does the part where there is no screen in between the notches. Which is weird.
Hardy, fuck you to anyone who gives a shit.
Yeah. But,
anyone who still buys Apple products.
Yeah. So
All
the new
you
line of
folk people out
iPhones
there.
aren't all screen as marketed, according to the 55-page complaint. For example, an iPhone X screen size is supposed to be... Well, the screen size is supposed to be 5.8 inches, but the plaintiffs measured that it is only about 5.68 inches. So it's not a huge difference, but it's still a lie.
But are they getting sued?
I'm not banning you, Dr. Who.
Are they getting sued for lying?
I mean, yeah, that's a thing.
Another company lies to their people.
But then it says the plaintiffs also allege the iPhone X series phones have lower screen resolution than advertised. The iPhone X is supposed to have a resolution of 2436 by 125 pixels, but the product doesn't contain true pixels with red, green, and blue subpixels in each pixel. Jesus Christ,
Right.
pixel.
We get it, pixels.
iPhone X allegedly only has 2 subpixels per pixel, which is less than advertised. The complaint said the lawsuit also alleges iPhone 8 Plus has a higher quality screen than the iPhone X, which is actually true. There was another phone that the XS or the XR, they actually shared the same screen. It was an old iPhone. And so this isn't the first time Apple's been sued over their products, obviously. They've had 59 separate lawsuits.
Wow.
It's pretty great. Now, I actually learned another little bit of news.
59 separate lawsuits?
Yeah.
We need to add 10 more.
Just over a software tweak that throttles older iPhones. So all those over one thing.
That's just one. That's just the one phone. 59 for one phone.
No. 59 lawsuits over them throttling old iPhones.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So in June, Apple also got hit with another suit seeking $5 million in damages over the screen of Apple's watch tendency to crack, shatter, or detach from the body of the watch.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I actually learned something else interesting. Apple actually had to reach out to someone to get new OLED screens made. So if you guys don't know, after the X was released, they eventually released the XR, which is supposed to be even better. They thought everyone's gonna buy the XR. Turns out they're not.
Turns out we don't want to pay more money for something we just bought.
Yeah, so they had to reel back production on the phone and then start producing more X's because people are only buying those and not the XR. Issue is, they don't have enough screens. So they had to reach out to somebody. A little company known as Samsung. They reached out to their competitor, and they struck a deal. So Samsung is selling them screens for their iPhones.
Great. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Yup.
How do you even go that bad?
Apple, the company who is known for working by themselves 100%, is now having to buy screens from their fucking competitor.
That's just sad.
It's not the first time that they've done it, and it's not the first time like Samsung's gone to a competitor, or everyone does it eventually, because in the end, money is money, and it doesn't matter who it's coming from.
This is Apple, and any Apple fanboy, fangirl, whatever you want to tell me, will swear by Apple products, but this is hilarious.
Regret is doing a good job playing the part. He said Apple isn't shady, lying, or suspicious in any way. Dr. Who said, "Wait, Apple lying is new." Then Regret came back with saying, "No, they are not lying. They are a 100% truthful company."
Right.
Hashtag Steve Jobs is not really dead.
Steve Jobs is not dead.
He went to go work for
His head is
Samsung.
frozen on ice, just like in Futurama.
No, he's working for Samsung now. He's selling them the new phone screens.
What a clever man. He's infiltrated Samsung.
Yeah, infiltrated, and is now leading them down a better course.
Dude, I'm getting skipped frames.
That's good.
100% skipped frames.
I get that once in a while. Oh, Recluse has joined in. I can confirm that they never made their own screen. My uncle worked for the company.
Hour, it's 20.
Recluse hopped in and said, "I confirm that they never made their own screen." They never have made their own screen. Never said that. They don't make much of their own stuff. They just kind of put it together.
It's all cheap products, and they put together and say, "Here, it's us. We did this."
Yeah. My uncle worked for the company that supplied them and the screens up until Apple decided to have other companies produce to save on money. Yeah, they've never made their own. The CPU isn't theirs. The GPU isn't theirs. The board is sort of theirs. They help design it.
The only thing that's theirs is the UI.
Yeah, but the screens have never been theirs. I think the only things that they really have influence on is what actually goes into it and the body. And of course the UI. But no, like, I'm not saying that they have ever done their own stuff. I mean, even, like, a lot of other companies, Samsung is even, like, they can't make their own CPUs. They have to go to other companies for stuff like that. But no, it's the fact that Apple is going to Samsung specifically.
Yeah, out of everyone to go to, you go to your biggest competitor.
You go to the people that you don't want to make money, and you're giving them money.
I think it's because they're selling it for so much. Like, they're so cocky in what they're doing. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna buy your shit from you, but we're still gonna outsell you, bitch."
Maybe that's what they're doing, but I think it's more of, we just need to make more of these phones because no one is buying the XR.
I like to think of it as being cocky, but you're probably right.
Whatever one. Regret said, "My fam finally bought a Samsung phone, but made me and my siblings are still stuck with Apple phone." See, here's the thing.
Well, if Christmas is soon.
You'll get some people that'll be like, "Well, I had an Android phone and it sucked." Android isn't a company. Samsung is not the only people who make Android. I have an Asus phone and it runs on Android. Almost everything.
You gotta get the proper company of the Android. The Droid is the type of phone. Well, it's just whatever's not Apple is pretty much an Android.
Well, then again, I had bought a Samsung phone. It was the J7 Sky Pro, and it sucked. Right. It lasted me about a year. Here's the difference, though. It was $150.
A lot of money.
Was not going to last a lot of time. Phones are expensive, and if you only put $150 into it, it's only going to last you a year. You get in what you get what you pay for. So
I'm sure my phone's lasted longer than a year. It's definitely not $150.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, like, if you put $1,000 in the iPhone X, yeah, it's going to be better than a $150 phone that you bought at Walmart.
That is also true, yes.
But if you pay the same price, you're going to get better things if you don't go Apple. It's just how it works.
It's just like with computers, and it's the same. You know, you put money into it, you're going to get what you paid for.
Fun fact, iOS runs on Android. I don't think that's true, Dr. Who.
What?
He said, fun fact, iOS runs on Android.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, don't think that's a thing.
If it is, can you show me? Because I would like to know that.
Alright, so let's move on from this. I'll rant about Apple all day.
What's next?
Well,
you're a fucking technophile, so...
Yeah, I know. So, we're gonna move on to, two of my favorite platforms going head-to-head.
Twitch and, God damn it! I don't have a joke.
No.
I'll think of one.
Steam and Discord, and not just Steam, but Steam's the big one. So we already know that Discord is starting to sell their own games. If you guys...
I saw a tweet about that earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was something like, "Oh, we're gonna start allowing you to put your own games on our platform," or something like that. Something along those lines.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty interesting too. But Book of Demons advertisement right there. I just started fucking streaming that.
Jesus Christ! Enough with the book. I haven't watched any of your Book of Demons. The only reason why I haven't watched your Book of Demons streams is because you said you put Diablo 4 in the title, and I was like, okay.
All right, so essentially, if you guys, what company was it? Somebody went up and made like a huge thing, and then Discord blew them out of the water. We'll find it. So basically, Discord is now doing a 90-10 split on the revenue. So essentially, if you're a game developer and you want to list your game on a certain platform, whenever it sells, you're not going to get all of the money for it. Some of it has to go to the platform. I don't know what Steam's split is. Is it 30%? Yeah, Steam takes 30%.
It's 30-70.
Yeah, so you only get 70% of the profit. Steam gets 30. With Discord, you're getting 90.
Yeah.
So off the bat, like, developers are gonna hop on that shit. So
yeah, I would rather make the more money than less money.
Right. It's just like I don't know, man. Like, Discord is already in the right fucking place to take over, and now they're doing this shit.
If I can say something that'll probably get me castrated, I always thought Steam was not that great of a service or a website anyway.
I agree.
I always thought it was pretty bad, but it was all you had.
Right. Although the summer and winter sales are amazing. That aside, it's what we have.
So many people tell me it's good. You know, go
ahead.
Right.
No. So that's what Mike does not put in there. In the wake of Epic Games' announcement of its store that it would be providing developers with a larger revenue split than Steam, Discord has announced that it will be beating the 12% Epic is taking with a 90-10 revenue split. So that was the big thing. Epic just not came out and said
dick measuring competition at that point.
Right. Epic does not come out and said, "Hey, come to us. We're only going to take 12%." So Discord's like that one dude at like a fucking bid who, like, someone bids $100, so they bid 101.
That's the kind of person I would just be.
Oh yeah. But I mean, like, everyone was freaking out with the whole Epic Games thing, and of course they're actually doing something else cool now. They're every month they're giving away 2 games for free.
Yeah, they just did Subnautica recently.
Yeah, and in 2 weeks it's going to be Super Meat Boy.
Right.
So they're making huge moves to try and take down.
Fantastic game, by the way, Super Meat Boy.
I would agree, but I suck at platformers.
Well, that's because you suck in general. But we'll get past that. Excuse me.
But no, like, Epic is already trying to take down Steam. Now Discord's like, no, I'll handle it.
Well, they're fighting side by side. I love it.
But
someone make them Lord of the Rings meme for me, please.
But in Discord's blog, it said, turns out it does not take 30%. It does not cost 30% to distribute games in 2018. Oof.
He's not wrong.
So straight up jamming that fucking Steam there. Discord's like fucking ready to go. After doing some research, we discovered that we can build an amazing developer tools, run them, and give developers the majority of the revenue share. Starting in 2019, developers will be able to self-publish on the Discord store and enjoy a 90% revenue share compared to Steam's 70 and Epic's 88. The remaining 10% covers our operating costs, and we'll explore lowering it by optimizing our tech and making things much more efficient.
Right. So not only is it at 10%, it could go lower, is what they're saying. It could be up to fucking 2% if they play their cards right.
Oh god, there's been a lot of chats. Let me read through these real quick.
It's unreasonable, of course, but you know, you get what I'm saying. Like, it's a good step. I like Discord. I think it's great.
Regretted as Discord trying to kill Steam. I don't think this is they're trying to kill them. In the end, yes, that would be great for them. I think what they're basically trying to do is start an actual fucking competition. Up until now, you've had Epic Games, who up until just recently was a terrible platform. You had Uplay, which you only download if you have to.
Yes, that's true. That's entirely true.
And Origin, who's basically in the same realm as Uplay, but not quite as bad.
I don't think I have Origin at all, even. Anyway,
so when you're
I have Origin, but for this.
Yeah, Origin's just dumb. Uplay's worse because you buy a game on Steam, and you have to have Uplay installed to play it. It's fucking stupid. So no, no, I don't think they're necessarily trying to take down Steam. They're trying to bring out actual competition and create an actual good service. And if you're working for Steam, like, it's going to suck for you. But that's kind of the old motto that competition always supports the consumer. There's no point in time ever where competition between companies has hurt the consumer.
Well, I can get into it, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah. Like, this is a good thing for everybody. Worst case scenario, Discord flops and this whole thing ends up shutting down. Steam is going to learn from that. So let's see here. Discord's going to kill off Steam eventually. They might. Let's see here. Epic Games new store is coming out only 12%, but it is super anti-consumer. How so, Mike? Great for devs, not so great for consumers, because of harsh refund policy and no review system. There's no review system on Epic Launcher?
Really?
Excuse me? I'm gonna go to their... I have it pulled up already, because I downloaded Subnautica last night.
Was it Subnautica?
No, there's no reviews.
Wow, okay. I'm sure they're gonna add it, though.
They need to. They should have already had it a few years ago. There's something else too, but I can't remember now. Also, exclusives confirmed for the Epic Store, of course, which might end up making a PC console war. Not so much, Mike. I don't think it's going to upset people. Because if you have exclusives on Epic, exclusives on Origin, on Uplay, and on Steam, I don't have to pay to download Epic. I don't have to pay to download Origin. I do have to pay for a PS4. I do have to pay for an Xbox. Exclusives do not hurt that much on these platforms. The biggest downside is let's say you have a friend that's like, oh, I just want to stay on Steam. Then that kind of ruins it a little bit, but it's not that big.
Well, that kind of, I mean, I see how it can, I see how it can't. Like, I'm sure it's not as bad as paying $400 for this console or that console. But, you know, having exclusives on a certain platform compared to another platform can be upsetting no matter what. Even if they are free things, it's going to be upsetting for anyone, even if it's minor.
Right.
It's not going to be a whole fucking challenge or comparison thing. It's just going to be like, this sucks that I can only get it here. What if I want it here? Why can't I just play here? Why is it got to be over here? It's not going to be a huge deal, but I can see it upsetting people.
I mean, in the end, you can just put a fucking icon on your desktop and forget what platform it takes to launch it.
That is also true.
I've never had any issue. I remember back when I had a shitty laptop that couldn't run any games, I liked playing The Sims once in a while, and that's on Origin. And not once did I ever launch Origin for the sake of going to The Sims. I just had the fucking icon on my desktop. I didn't think about where it's going to launch from. I just fucking played the game. Until they find a way to make it shitty and ruin it for everyone, greedy companies will find a way. Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely.
But I don't know. Discord so far is doing really good. I mean,
Discord okay in my book.
They've been very consumer friendly so far, but as of right now, it's just a communication platform until the store opened up. So far we're seeing good things, but it's too early to say this is the company that we should all trust. I mean, I thought the same thing of Bethesda.
Yeah, we all learned how that.
Yeah, I was Bethesda fanboy, then this happened.
I'm no longer placing my complete trust in anything. I'm very questionable. What's the word I'm looking for?
No, Asus. I'm sticking with
skeptical. Very skeptical about no matter what I do now.
Yeah. I mean,
moving on.
For all we know, Discord's going to be the heroes of the PC gaming industry for 10 years, and then they're going to do a huge fuck up, and then some other company's going to come along, and we'll see.
Next topic.
No, okay.
What if something happens to Discord like Skype?
That's gonna be well. Skype didn't have its own gaming platform, and it also wasn't like TeamSpeak, so it should be fine.
Skype also isn't like based around like gaming and shit like Discord is.
Skype is still used. I use Skype still.
I'm sorry.
It's popular as it used.
Well, that's true. I'm just saying. I use Skype for just different reasons, but yeah. We're not gonna get into it, so let's move on.
I miss Skype.
It's still around.
I never really used it.
It's gone, man.
It still exists.
That's like saying I miss my mom, and she's literally in the other room. Like...
I don't miss my mom.
All right. So I guess we're gonna move on. So if you guys haven't already heard about this isn't entirely new news, but I saw it and I wanted to bring it up. Halo Infinite developer has no interest in a battle royale mode, and this just makes me happy because we were just speaking about greedy, developers. This is a side of them not being greedy. If they put battle royale, it would have blown up. Look at CS:GO.
CS:GO didn't blow up though.
No,
it was worse.
Oh no, but they just now cracked and put battle royale in there anyways.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I think it's actually worse off because I don't see anyone doing battle royale.
Yeah, because that's not why people go to CS:GO.
No, it's not.
Imagine
if Rainbow Six Siege added that.
Yeah,
that'd be funny. That would be great.
So Jeff Easterling and James Bracci, I don't know how to say that. They were streaming on Mixer, which, if you don't know, it's like Twitch, but it's done by Microsoft. Yeah, it's better with less viewers. Where at one point, I probably can't say that on Twitch, but whatever. They at one point asked about Battle Royale mode in the upcoming Halo game, a question they've likely been getting pounded by since the game was announced earlier this year. To this, Easterling replied, this is super cringy. This is super cringy. I'll tell you right now, the only BR we're interested in is Battle Rifle. You tell me no Battle Royale, it's supposed to remove the cringe, and then you fucking add it back. I'm gonna see the Halo beer now. Oh no, Mike, I don't want that. As you may know, this isn't the first time 343 Industries has played down a Battle Royale mode in Halo Infinite. Earlier this year, the aforementioned Easterling essentially confirmed no such mode would be added to the game, nor any other trends other parts of the industry might currently be chasing. It's kind of a good thing. You don't want to be like the fucking follow-up. You want to kind of do your own thing. And people like Halo as it is, not so much since 4 and 5, but...
Especially with 5.
4 was actually a big downfall. 5 was kind of what revived it a little bit.
4 was great. What are you talking about?
In the competitive scene, 4 is what killed it. They did
shit about the competitive scene.
They did one stage competition, and that was it. They never did anything else after that because of how bad 4 was. But then 5 revived it. In the end though, even if you don't, the competitive hardcore players are what drive the casuals to come.
I don't see very much competitive hardcore Halo anyway. I thought it was just a casual game.
Yeah, I mean, I like 4 and 5 honestly, but they were not as good as previous titles. People kind of overhype it too much. Like, it's awful, it's terrible. It's fun. It's just not as good.
I think 3's the best.
Is this my?
No. I grew up with 1 and 2.
I never played 1 and 2. I started. What the fuck?
All right.
Ellie, was that you?
That was her. Her name was flashing.
All right. Sorry, feedback on the mic. But yeah, I grew up with 3. So, UK, Ellie?
You all right?
Hi. What?
Oh. Shit.
I think she died.
She can't hear us.
She had a stroke.
Yeah. I think her mic's messing up.
However, game development is constantly changing, and with
Hi, Ellie.
Did you hear us?
Well, I guess I'm gone because I can't hear shit.
Fuck.
God damn it.
Bye, Ellie.
Fuck.
We'll get you a new headset.
She's gone.
That's upsetting.
It won't be very surprising if Halo Infinite dabbled in it or something similar, but from the sound of it, it still isn't planning on it, which is a good thing. I don't want that. Nobody wants it. Don't do it. Apparently Mike wants it, but Mike, come on. While I personally appreciate a good Battle Royale mode, fuck you. I'm far from a fan of injecting it into every game. Exactly. I'm far from a fan of injecting into every game for the heck of it. That said, there is one IP I'd love to see tackle in this mode. It's Halo, but from the sounds of it, I shouldn't cross my fingers too hard.
I understand that. I get it, because Halo's, I mean, it's already kind of a Battle Royale. Do you know how many Halo Reach maps were made for Battle Royale?
Oh yeah, I know.
I've played so many Battle Royale Reach maps, man, so I could definitely see it being a fun thing for Halo.
I don't know. Like, Halo is great as it is. I'm not a fan of Battle Royale, this personally.
That's fair, but it wouldn't be hard. All they do is slap it in there, and then there it goes.
I know, but it'd feel fucking half-assed. Like,
if you don't...
every time a game...
If you don't want that part, then don't play that part.
Every time a game comes out with, like, we're adding Battle Royale, I'm like, good job. You did it. Halo Infinite is in development for Xbox One and PC. Fuck yes, I'm not getting on Xbox for the first time ever. I get to play Halo on the fucking Master Race.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't get to experience it because I chose Sony Pony.
Yeah, well, and you could go on your computer, but it probably can't run it.
It would not run it. I can barely run CSGO. That's a joke. I can run CSGO.
Just get a better computer. Problem solved.
Hey, Yoshi.
That was not Yoshi. That was Marie.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard Yoshi.
No.
Your mic fixed?
Weird. That was so weird. Hey, Ellie, welcome back.
Hi.
She's alive.
The Seeker saying the PC was Master Race.
It is.
Oh, yeah, he's wrong, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Alright, want to fight me?
Sorry, I don't want to
fight?
$2,000 on a PC when I can spend
we'll fight about prices if you want to.
I don't want to fight about prices.
I can build a fucking console smasher for half the price of your PS4.
You want to bet?
Yes, I can like pull you. I can like throw up 90 fucking YouTube videos people doing it.
If you build a computer for $200, that's better than my console. I will send you my console and you send me the PC.
Yeah.
Well, no, but I don't want to spend $200 actually doing it. I'll link you guys some shit.
I'll give you $200 if you can build a better PC.
All right.
Well, how much was a PS4? I can believe.
All right, like that'd be fucking easy.
$300.
That's like 100 more. That's dumb, Seeker.
What?
That you can build one with $200 when a PS4 is 200. It's like 100 more.
300 or 400. I don't know. It was like 300 or 400. I was given the PS4, so I don't know the price.
I bought it, but I can't remember.
I didn't buy it.
You're looking at a lot of extra money for a console because one, greedy, hungry companies, and two, they're building it for you. If you build it yourself, you're gonna save a lot of money. It's just
anyway.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
We're just gonna keep talking about this if we don't stop now. I know how these debates go.
It takes about an hour.
Isn't that good?
All right. So Kingdom Hearts leaks. If you guys
don't care.
If you guys are looking for Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm trying not to keep this too heavy. I'm not going to talk about it for too long.
Dude, everybody loves Kingdom Hearts 3.
If you guys don't want spoilers, I'm going to try not to talk on too much. When PS4 was announced that it was starting price. Okay, yeah. When PS4 was announced, it wasn't the starting price 600, or was I thinking PS3? I'm pretty sure PS3 was 600 and PS4 was 500. Either way, that's a lot of money for a game console that's already dated. Yeah, the PS3 had a lot of like backlash for being overpriced. That's one reason the Xbox One outsold it. The Xbox 360.
Glad about Xbox during that time period.
I don't know. I would never spend that much money on an outdated machine. Anyways,
how dare you?
Just saying, by the time they release, they're outdated.
Yeah, you say that a lot, but fuck you.
Like it says here, more than a month before it was due to launch, several copies of Kingdom Hearts 3 have made it into the wild. So it's not like it was a minor leak. It wasn't some developer like going out and leaking something with a fake account. No, the actual game got out.
No, so this is another Smash Bros. Thing, huh?
Basically. With screenshots and videos of the game leaking into social media, Kingdom Hearts 3 director Tatsuya Nomura? I don't fucking know, man. Shut up.
Your PS4 too.
Responded via Twitter last night acknowledging the breach and asking the community not to share any videos or images to warn one another of spoilers. So basically, the lead developer's like, hey guys, stop, like, fans don't want spoilers. Yesterday, word spread that someone had apparently gotten Xbox One copies of the game, where someone, in its disc printing or distribution stream, had shared videos of the game booting up and its main menu as proof of potential buyers. The material was first shared through a since-deleted Facebook Marketplace listing that was quickly picked up by YouTubers and intended as a warning to others. The Kingdom Hearts subreddit also swung into action, promising swift post removals and bans. for those who post spoilers or participate in the spread. Last night, Square Enix director formally responded. In a statement, Noriyama said that the company is investigating the leak and implored fans not to share any videos. He promised Kingdom Hearts 3 epilogue and secret movie will be released to the game after it's launched, just in case, as a precaution against spoiling them.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so people are being dicks, like, hey, I got it, giving out early. A lot of people aren't doing that, though. A lot of people are just trying to get money out of it. They're showing the game booting up, and then saying, hey, here it is, it's legitimate, now buy it for me for $600. So not spoiling anything, they're just trying to get money out of it, and I can't entirely blame them. I would probably do the same thing.
Yeah, but that's illegal, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Selling something that you don't...
It's their property. I mean, it was accidentally given out, like... we want everyone to be able to equally experience the full game after its release, so we ask for continued support in the matter. Yada yada yada. Let's see here. Someone said that they sold 30 copies. Let's see here. Someone who saw the Facebook Marketplace listing and says that they know the seller said that someone with a history of illegitimate sales got 30 copies through a connection to the game's manufacturing and printing somewhere in North Carolina. Alright, so apparently the seller's real name is actually known.
Really?
Well, obviously they're not going to share it. It's not a matter of when, it's a matter of when, not if he will be caught. So maybe it is illegal. Potential buyers were told that they had to meet the seller in person, and 10 such transactions were said to have taken place before the listing disappeared around noon yesterday. Probably because on Facebook, you usually can't ship things via the marketplace. It's kind of like Craigslist. You usually have to go meet them up.
Right.
So there's actually a screenshot here. The guy's selling them for $100. So he's being generous. I mean, he could make a lot more off of it. Like, just being honest, he could sell it for a lot more. So like I said, the videos were apparently meant as proof of the game's authenticity, more than they were to attempts to deliberately spoil the story or developments. Although gameplay was said to be shown, videos that were redistributed to YouTube have been taken down. In a few videos, he can be shown taking the disc out of the Xbox One and reinserting it, they wrote, as well as showing that the home menu on the console is proof. So, I mean, if it's all on the Xbox version, couldn't they get with Microsoft and, like, lock the game somehow?
Probably. But like, did they? No.
It's like, hey, Microsoft, if this game is read, like, read it as if it's a PS3 disc or something. Like, I don't know. Like, there has to be some way they could lock it.
That later on. They probably don't want to do that.
Yeah, plus that would require an update, and all they'd have to do is opt out of the update, so...
Yeah, that too.
I don't know. It's shitty, but at the same time, like, at least spoilers aren't going out yet. 30 copies, if they're being sold to people, that's 30 people that are going to be able to release spoilers. Just saying, if I lived in the area, I would buy it for 100 and then sell it for more.
Well, that's because you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Can you guys hear me?
Sadly.
Badly or sadly?
No, he said sadly.
I did not.
Yes,
listen, I'm trying to talk, and you're like cutting me off. How rude.
What do you want to say, Murray?
Go for it.
I said that if I understood correctly, the
guy...
I'm gonna fuck you up. I swear to God.
I'm fucking dying.
Fuck it. I give up.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I give up.
No, go ahead.
No, you're gonna do it again.
Also baked Shaq some cookies, and fucker still wouldn't take the helmet off. Aww. Fucking Shaqs. Cookies with his helmet on. Well, he had sex with his helmet on, so I don't know. If you want to take that off for that, then whatever. Ellie, say what you're gonna say, or we're not moving on.
I feel like you're gonna do it again.
I won't, I promise.
You promise?
Yes.
Seeker. Now the question is...
He definitely would, but go ahead.
I don't wanna.
Ellie.
So the guy fucking took the disc from a manufacturer, basically.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say.
Oh my god!
That was your question.
Yeah.
No, someone who works there fucking gave leaked 30 copies out of this dude.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are they looking for the guy that sold them and the guy that gave them away?
Probably.
I'd assume so. They're probably also looking for all the copies that have already been sold.
Yeah,
Well, you can't really go find those very easily now, can you?
No,
No.
I mean, not really. You could, like, if the guy
Gotta
gets
deal with
caught...
it.
Well, if the guy
Just
gets...
gotta-
Look at it this way, though. If the guy gets caught, and it is illegal, I don't know if it is or not. It was stolen. It was stolen,
Yeah.
so...
It's illegal, man.
They
Owning
could...
is illegal too, I guess.
They
at
could
that
possibly offer to not press charges if he gives them the names of people that he sold them to.
point. Oh shit, he's a snitch?
Yeah.
If he snitches, I'm gonna call
I
him.
mean, or they could just ask him for his Facebook information, because they can go on there and see the people he talked to and get it that way.
Is that? Are you allowed to do that?
You can give someone your Facebook info, yes.
No, I mean, never mind. I mean, he
Um,
can opt out of that, right? Like he can say, no, you can't have my Facebook info.
Yeah, then they can just use to press charges.
No,
Well,
you can't
then,
look
yeah.
at my sexy ladies on my messenger. Damn it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to the Robot Rebellion.
Next topic.
This is actually an older one, but I saw it on one of the tech videos I watched, and I love it. Amazon
Fucking
robot sets
techno
off
style,
bear
man.
repellent, putting
Oh,
24
yeah, I wanted to read
workers
this
in a
one.
hospital.
I wanted to read this one real bad because that was fucking fun.
It's great. 24 employees at Amazon warehouse in New Jersey. I need to zoom in because
We're
stream.
taken to hospital after a robot accidentally punctured a can of bear repellent. The 255 grams can containing concentrated capsaicin, a compound in chili peppers, was punctured by an automated machine after it fell off of a shelf, according to local media. The incident happened on Wednesday at a warehouse in Robbinsville, New Jersey, on the skirts of Trenton. Amazon said, and quote, all of the impacted employees have been and are expected to be released from hospital within the next 24 hours. The
It's
safety of our
mace. It's not
employees is-
deadly.
No, it's not. They can't die from it unless you ingest it.
I
Always
maced
our top
myself and
priority.
ingested it. That was a long story. I was a little kid.
Well, we can tell that later. The safety, full investigation is already underway. Full investigation of. Sure. The employees were taken to hospital as precaution, Amazon said earlier. The incident was again shown a spotlight on conditions in Amazon's warehouses, which have been criticized as in the US and UK for poor working practices and a focus on productivity above worker safety. A Guardian investigating in June detailed multiple instances of workers left unable to work after injuries sustained in the warehouses, including Robbinsville Fulfillment Center.
So now it's just getting too boring. I just like the idea that I could type in Discord Robot Rebellion and then link this.
You're a fucking nerd, dude.
It makes me happy. I mean, this isn't the first time we've had Amazon incidents. If you guys don't know, around the
Amazon's
Cyber,
bad with that shit.
like the first day, like the Cyber Monday sales, did you guys hear what happened?
I did not. What happened?
A lot of their warehouses had walkouts.
Fires?
No, the employees like orchestrated it to be on that day, the biggest day for Amazon to have walkouts.
Intentionally? Why? What the fuck?
Because they're like being put in awful conditions and like it's bad, man. Like Amazon employees.
Hold on. Robot voices.
Oh,
The fuck is going on, computer?
better.
Pretty sure they wouldn't even go to him. Let's just straight talk to Facebook. Facebook would let them check all your shit. Oh
So-
yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So basically, they've been just like walking, and they did it like on the biggest day that they could have possibly done it, which forced Amazon to start redistributing sales to other warehouses to handle the load. And they're doing it because of all the conditions. I mean,
Load.
a lot of their employees. A lot of their employees are literally put on are literally have these like things on them where if they stop moving, if they stop working for too long, it starts beeping telling them, "Hey, you're not working. You're not going to get paid."
That's
Yeah,
fucky.
and I get it to an extent because in the end, every minute that you're there, you're taking their money, and you have to be efficient. Your orders are going to go out on time when you're working for the biggest distribution company, biggest like online market. So I kind of get it, but they're treated horribly and people get hurt like crazy. There have been a ridiculous amount of deaths in Amazon warehouses. if you guys don't know, Amazon employees recently got a buff up to $15 an hour at all store levels and all locations. And they were treated as heroes for this. And yeah, it is a good pay increase, but it only lasted for about a week until more employees started dying. And it's just really shitty. Like, you can pay them a lot of money, but you can't kill them.
Yep. Speaking of killing, this is a great segue. I forgot to talk about this. Fallout New Vegas has a mod that lets you crucify Todd Howard.
Oh, I've actually seen that. That makes me happy.
I love it. That's hilarious. I want more. I want more stuff like this. I love talking about it. Go ahead.
I'm actually gonna pull it up so people can see it. They just replaced Benny with Todd Howard, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's still great.
It makes me happy. Makes me moist.
It just works.
Okay, giant fucking Samsung ad. Alright guys, we're gonna talk about the Samsung Galaxy Book 2. No, alright.
Yeah, I want it. I'll take it.
Okay, well, you want some more free shit. You want Assassin's Creed Odyssey for free?
Sorry?
You want Assassin's Creed Odyssey for free?
No.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is for free if you test Google's game streaming service, United States only. Yeah, so Google's game streaming project is not open for testing, and anyone that signs up adds an hour, and only an hour? I didn't read much of this. Plays an hour of Assassin's Creed Origins, all Assassin's Creed Odyssey on it. Okay, so they get to keep it after they play at least an hour of it.
Okay. Well, then I would go with Odyssey instead of Origins, because...
No, it's just Odyssey, not Origins. I just kind of slip up there. You can only sign up to the project if in the US, and you have to be 18 or older. Project Stream is currently in its technical stage, and we'll stream the game to your laptop. Okay, I'm not gonna go through all of this shit. I can just tell you
guys. Am I 18 or older?
No.
Damn it.
I mean, I would go for like 12 if I had to guess.
Fuck.
If you guys don't know what game streaming is, not Twitch streaming, a whole different thing. Basically, you can have a potato laptop, Costello.
I have one.
And you can run games in 4K, 60 FPS, all of that. Basically, you pay a company like Google money monthly or hourly or however you want to do it, however they do it. And what it does is the game is actually being played on one of their servers, and it's being...
I heard about this.
Right, and it's just being projected onto your screen. Now that does mean, if you have bad internet, you're going to get some bad input lag. But a lot of the times, it actually seems to work out really well. Not so much with Google, with other services. I think Razer does it now. I don't know who all does it. But it apparently works really well, even with bad internet. On some services, a lot of people get complaints as well. It really just depends. And in the end, while I said you can have potato, it's not entirely true. Your network card still has to be kind of capable. And if your battery dies, it's kind of on you.
Battery.
But yeah, it's kind of cool that Google's moving into this because they definitely have the servers to do it. And they can make a lot of money off of doing it. But apparently it's actually being handled through Chrome, I believe. Really? Right. It says, "We'll stream the game to your laptop."
Chrome eats up so much RAM. Already,
yeah.
So.
Well, it won't take it much to actually stream it.
That's true.
Stream the game to your laptop or desktop via Chrome, which you'll need to install first. Who the fuck? Okay. And you'll also need to have a linked Uplay account to get your free copy. Fuck you, Uplay.
I have one.
A fair list of requirements, then, but getting Ubisoft's excellent action RPG for free will surely be worth it, yada yada yada. All your game saves and in-game items from Project Stream version will transfer over to your free copy. You have until January 15th to sign up for testing. So anyone that tests Project Stream, no matter for how long, will receive 1,000 Helix credits, equivalent to $10 in the Uplay store. So I guess Uplay is really working with them on this, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, hopefully Google will help them make a good launcher. I don't know. It's kind of neat.
I guess.
If you guys want to play the game, sign up for it.
Cool. But also, I don't care. Oh, so I'm getting updates from freaking Blizzard. But I think it's cool. I think it's a great idea. I won't be using it because money's tight.
I won't be using it because I have a good computer. But if I
Well, that's
had
fair.
if I had like my older laptops, you know, like $200, $300 laptops, and I wanted to play something with like 60 frames and all that, I still probably wouldn't use it just because like I already own the game. Like, why do I want to stream it? Just to have high resolution. Now, in this case, you don't actually have to own the game for most of these services. You actually rent it through them as a part of the package, which isn't too bad. But I prefer to actually own my games. It's a personal thing. Like people who buy games on disc rather than digital just because they want to sell them later. I don't understand that. I like to actually have it so I can replay it if I want to.
I don't think that's why most people do it, but
No, I have some coworkers that very much prefer disc just because they can resell it. We actually talked about it in Recluse's stream the other night.
One of my old friends buys purely on disc simply because I don't know.
I mean, I like disc for one reason. I'm a nerd. I like to have the like on a shelf. It looks cool.
Yeah, I think it looks cool, but downloading it is
easier and more reliable.
Way easier. Yeah.
I mean, what one person said, actually it was Recluse when we were talking about it on stream. He said that but if your console goes down, like you lose everything. I'm like, no. If your console goes down, you can't play your disc. You can't play your disc games either. Like you have to get a new console either way. But this way, if your disc breaks, you're fucked. If your download gets corrupted, re-download it. Like,
yeah.
And most games save online anymore, anyways.
You can transfer your data from one console to another, but yeah.
Yeah. One thing I like about Steam is that like if you switch computers, like you don't have to try to like change your saves over or whatever. You just fucking re-download your games. It's already there.
That's why I started using an external, because if my console goes down, I still got that shit ready to go, baby.
Yeah, like Mike just said, there's cloud save for digital. There is cloud save for disc on console as well, isn't there?
There's clouds. I don't think it's for disc, but yeah.
Really? Why would they separate it like that? It's the same thing.
Well, because people would like just grab it on something else and then download it as theirs, and then technically they own that game without having to have bought it.
They can't separate save from purchase.
I'm sure they can, but
it bothers me.
Hear my dog?
Yeah, I hear your dog. Next topic.
All right, this is actually the last topic aside from Florida Man.
Yeah, and meme review.
I know Costello's gonna hate me because I'm gonna want to rant. I'm gonna try to avoid ranting.
I love ranting though.
You guys ready for the next AAA game console?
No.
You ready for this?
I really don't want to fucking Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy is we talked about it last week. He drop shipped a console and a handheld. They're just emulators. We're not gonna talk about that again. He just drop shipped this one. It's called Fuse. If you guys like to keep up on gaming trends and stuff like that, you might have actually seen this exact same thing before with the same name and same logo. That's because Fuse down here, as you can see, was actually E3 2016.
Was it now?
It was supposed to be like a new console to try and compete with PS4 and Xbox One. Despite its controller being almost identical to an Xbox's controller, and the console looking like a Xbox and a PlayStation made a love baby. Now, if you guys like look at any of the promotional things, aside from this here, they talk about the controller more than they talk about the console on like all of their fucking ads.
So what do they have to say about the console?
They're just so proud of the controller. That's all that matters to them.
What is the big deal?
Now, the thing is, Fuse is like an indie project, but they actually got a lot of people like working with them on it. A lot of like AAA like developers were actually like working on getting their games ported to it. Like it was actually supposed to be a big deal. Right. And actually, the dude behind Mega Man who went on to make Mighty No. 9, I'm sorry, actually backed the game, backed the console, and actually aided them with some things. Yeah. We actually don't know.
Definitely a credible person for that.
We don't know what he aided them with. Technically, Digital Games, Microsoft, homes their share system. You can profile by the game, download from your friends. Oh yeah, Dirty Mike, I know about that. That's how I do it. Never pay for Xbox One games. Yeah, you can just fucking steal from your friends and download them. You can share games on Xbox.
It's fucking great.
So Fuse failed. Long story short, it bombed.
Oh, did it?
Not only did it have really, really bad, outdated hardware, For example, the CPU inside of it is actually used on like tablets back in like 2014. This is supposed to be a game console, not a tablet. So it flopped. So a certain rapper, Soulja Boy, decided to contact Fuse, and now he's selling them, calling it the Soulja Game Fuse. What a good mix-up there.
He's actually still naming it Fuse?
Oh, yeah. It's all has a logo on it and everything. Actually, all of the pictures in his promotional, is this his website? Here it is. All of the pictures in his, like, ads are literally Fuse's original promotional things. Okay, actually, here's where their partners come in. Like, they had Ubisoft, 505 Games, Rimlight Studios, Codemasters Racing, Concept, Koei Tecmo, Codemasters, Arc System Works, Deep Silver.
Wow.
Yeah, like, all this little thing here, Salt Android Cactus, Mighty Number 9, Rabby, Force, Blaze Blue, Ziggurat.
Blaze Blue, nice.
Yeah, so all these are supposed to be going to the console.
Are they, though?
And apparently Mighty Number 9 was supposed to be releasing on it. They also said that Mighty Number 9 was going to be on the Vita, and that never happened.
Mighty Number 9 shouldn't have happened anyway.
No regret. Florida Man segment's actually next. So here's the controller thing. They're showing off all the like different colors of the controller, but they are huge on their advertisements for this. Also, they're very Chinese. You can tell by some of their wordings here. Wireless control, get rid of shackles of the thread. Smart design, unite the mini crystal technology. Matte black, tunnel empty shell, mirror paint, cutting geometry. Then there's a space, aircraft grade aluminum lifting frame to create a stable atmosphere without losing contours. It's just an Xbox controller.
Sorry, that's the description?
Yeah.
Dumb description.
So he actually just started selling these. So I don't believe anybody has actually received them yet. When they do, I'm so looking forward to seeing those on YouTube to see what it actually does. So the brand is actually listed as Soulja Tech X Sea Dragon. So Sea Dragon actually is one who made the Fuse. So we're assuming they actually work together to resell this. It's just a drop ship is all it is. If you guys don't know, that's where you just take a console or any device, anything ever, and you list it to your site for more money. And then when a customer buys it from your site, you go to the original site, buy it from there, and ship it to their house.
Awesome.
That is drop shipping. That's what Soulja Boy is doing, and it's fucking great.
So wait, 3 people are buying it, and then it goes to...
Wait, do what?
They're buying it from something else, which is buying it from something else, and then it goes to your house?
Yeah, so basically, like, for example, someone would buy this from Soulja Boy's website. Then, when Soulja Boy got the order in, right, or his people got the order in...
Yeah, Soulja Boy specifically.
They would go to AliExpress, where they actually sell them for cheaper than what the person paid for on his site. Then they check out on AliExpress, and they ship it to that person's house. So they never even touch the box.
Awesome, that sounds great.
Yeah, so you can actually buy these on AliExpress for a lot cheaper. I don't know exactly how much.
Not nearly.
And you'll see here it says it's on sale for $400, was $639.98. He's doing that tactic where you list as something as if it's on sale when it's actually just there forever, which, by the way, is actually illegal. You can't list something as a sale price and it not actually be a sale price. It's just like how you can't list something as
sale price, but they keep this. It's always this on sale though.
I mean, that's, yeah, sort of, I suppose. The biggest thing, though, is if you list it as on sale for 2 weeks, and it's actually on sale for like 2 months, that's actually illegal. But you'll see, console on sale, watch on sale. Is handheld is no longer on sale? Okay, I'm actually surprised. Oh, they actually sold out of this, though.
Would people buy that?
Yeah, I saw a thing.
How many do they have? 3?
I saw a thing where they sold out. And then the Soulja game console was $200. Now it's on sale. The fucking Soulja pods are on sale.
Soulja pods.
Yeah, like they're all of these products he sells are just on AliExpress. And if you guys don't know, it's like the place where you go to buy cheap Chinese knockoffs of other products.
awesome. Yeah, you told us last time.
Yeah. This just makes me happy. This man's my hero.
Just like last time, so.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I just don't care.
He doesn't like me going on tangents about like tech shit.
It's fine. I don't have any interest in shit that doesn't matter.
This isn't even tech shit. This is just some dumb person doing dumb stuff.
It's Soldier Boy. I don't care about him. It's Soldier Boy's console. I don't care about it.
Soldier Pod.
Soldier Pod. That's just why the fuck he's not a relevant person anymore. He died in the early 2000s.
Well, hold on. I gotta go buy me some Soldier Pods.
Okay, buy me some too.
Yeah,
all right. They look amazing.
Next meme. Topic.
Yeah. So move on to the last thing, guys. Costello, something he's getting angry.
I just don't care.
I want to get something special set up for this eventually for the Florida Man segment. I actually had a few ideas that kind of explored with a little bit. We don't have anything set up for it yet, so for now, we're just going to say we're doing the fucking Florida Man segment.
Hey, we're doing the Florida Man segment, by the way.
Yeah, that one. The article upsets me. Florida Man is in the title, and that was like something I was hoping to find, but the only ones I could find were like Florida Man sells something to make money for charity. I'm like, that's not what we're looking for. We want tragedy.
Bad things.
Although there was one where this Florida Man bit his children.
The fuck?
Yeah, he bit his children, but it actually got kind of bad, so it stopped being funny.
I'll read that one.
So, police search for master thief who shoved an entire Subway footlong down his pants.
Did he claim that it was his penis?
This is actually short, so we're just going to read the whole thing. That joke kind of gets made.
Okay,
but
good.
It doesn't get made by who you think it gets made by.
Did the police do it?
Oh, regret, that sucks. Yes, it was the police. So it says, dignity is overrated. The truth is, if you want to succeed, pesky little things like maintaining self-respect just get in the way. Consider as a case study
from
Subway. Consider as a case study this Florida man who set his mind to stealing a Subway sandwich. He could have accomplished this a lot of ways. He opted to simply shove the entire foot long down his pants. That's why he's having an article written about him, and that's why you're the one reading it, buddy. It's also the reason the police in Florida are searching for him and bringing the public's attention to the crime of the century, which took place in a Marathon gas station in Lakeland, Florida, roughly around 8:45 p.m. November 25th. After unceremoniously lodging, goddamn it, regret with the fucking cheer. I said goddamn it again. After unceremoniously lodging a foot long in his garment, the man paid for the soda and left the store. He then rode away on a bicycle. The funny thing is, yes, but the real, this is the funny, yes, but the real good here is that Polk County Sheriff's Office, I can't read, responds to the incident via a rambling Facebook post, which opens with the immortal phrase, "A sandwich thief walks among us." So we're actually gonna go, you know what, you guys can see my actual name here. It doesn't matter if you guys know my name anymore anyways. This is the post.
Yes, Scott.
That's not my name. But actually, that's my middle name, so good guess. So it says, a sandwich thief walks among us, and Detective LeBlanc is asking the Facebook fans to help identify him. Some of you may think we're overdoing it by trying to identify the suspect of a relatively minor theft. One of you is probably even saying, this is small potatoes, and to that we reply with, no, this is a foot-long sandwich, not potatoes, pay attention. This is the best sheriff's office ever. The crime occurred at approximately 8:45 p.m. on Sunday, November, yada yada yada. We already read that. While inside the business, the suspect concealed a foot-long sandwich in the front of his pants. Now stop right there. We know what you're thinking. Please resist. This is a respectable Facebook page. We are just reporting the facts. So that's the dick joke.
I got it. I can get the joke, Seeker.
No, you can't. It's just too bad it wasn't a hot sandwich. That would have provided instant karma to the not English. The suspect then purchased a Polar Pop. Notice that they are not called Polar Coke and Polar Soda. I don't fucking know. and fled the business without paying for the foot-long sandwich in his pants. Editor note: Grady Judd does not subscribe to the above. Oh, shut up. They're making fucking soda jokes. The suspect fled on a bicycle in an unknown direction. Just not good. In an unknown direction, perhaps in search for chips to steal. We hope to identify the suspect so he can be caught and pay for his crime. This should also serve as notice to all as to why you do not take food from a stranger. You don't know where it's been. Jesus Christ. But yeah, this is pictures of the dude. I mean, he actually got away. Good job, Florida man. You actually managed to pull it off. Regret about
some wacky shit.
He paid for the soda, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he paid for the soda.
So he just took it, put it in his pants, and the person comes back and they don't notice that the sandwich is gone?
I guess. I don't fucking know. They didn't explain how he got away with it. The article also states that they don't know what kind of sandwich it was.
That sounds like a really shitty worker.
Yeah.
They high the whole time?
It's Subway. What else do you do?
They're probably diddling some kid.
They drug test at Subway, by the way. If you fail the drug test, you get the job.
I'm gonna go study for my drug test then.
Oh god, regret. If it had sauce and shit in it, oh no. Yeah, it says post to info asking citizens to step forward. No information is provided as to what kind of sandwich it was. By the way, Regret does live in Florida. I hope to see him on here one day. Regret, can you please transform into legendary Florida man?
Regret is Florida man.
Do we need to find the other Florida man topic?
I think that was a good one.
We'll briefly go over Florida man biting his children.
Okay, link me it because I want to read that one.
Alright, I'll link it to you after the podcast.
No, I want to read it now.
Alright, let me fucking copy and paste this bullshit. God fucking damn it.
Because you're so needy.
A Pokeman!
Oh my god, fucking Pokecord. I can guarantee everyone in Florida is as crazy as the articles. Yeah, everyone, I'm at least 100% of them. So yeah, Florida man is accused of biting his girlfriend's 2 young boys while the mother of the children was charged with neglect. So she ignored it. So Rashawn Davis faces 2 charges of aggravated child abuse and is being held in jail on Friday with only a $50,000 bond. With no attorney, okay.
Well, where's he gonna find one? He bit kids.
Detectives say that the 2-year-old boy had 8 bite marks on his back, ass, and face. 38
child's ass.
35 lacerations on the back, and a 3-year-old boy had a bite mark on his ass. Detectives say Davis admitted to biting the boys out of frustration. Really?
How do you get that mad that you bite a child?
Last August, the boys were removed from the home Davis shared with his girlfriend, Andrea Fulton, after a domestic dispute. Fulton is charged with neglect. No attorney was listed for her either.
I mean,
that's the whole article. But like I said, like, it's not funny. It's pretty fucking bad.
That's hilarious.
Go down there every year for a convention. Can confirm.
Tallahassee.
My fam literally runs a company, and they get calls all the time. Everyone is a dumbass. Yeah, I mean, I spent a week in Florida, and it was too long. But I can tell you, I didn't get bit by my dad.
I have cousins in Florida. I can tell you they don't get bit by their dad.
He had 35 lacerations on his back, bit 8 times.
The child did, or he did? Cause...
The child. Like, holy fuck, he was 2 years old. Like...
What kind of frustration do you have for a 2-year-old that you go, I'm gonna bite your ass?
I mean, I can't stand children either. It's a good thing that they can't open doors. Put them in a different room.
Yeah, I don't like children. Ellie knows this well enough that I hate kids.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like,
actually like
Florida man. Let's go back to...
You work in a place with kids.
Let's go back to staring at the new leader of Russia.
My thingy, I forgot. I got that article. Hold on.
Oh, you have another thing? 9% sure there's something else other than aggravation. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an oldie, but a goodie.
Oh.
What about my gay?
Make sure you link it.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. I'm pulling it up. No one dared met the stranger. No one dared make a slip. Pause, bitch. Okay.
This dog is my favorite thing.
My dog is
So
my
cute.
favorite thing. All right, everybody, here's your video for this.
Oh God, you sent me another
best.
fucking. All right.
No, listen to me. This is a gold mine.
We're gonna fuck up the stream overlay to watch this video.
Tell me when you started.
It started.
I'm not letting the symptoms of VFS get between me and my dreams. I used to suffer from vague feelings of unease. Then I asked my doctors about strireclinstrol. He said that with proper diet and exercise and strireclinstrol, I could get back on track, doing the things I really want to do. Strireclinstrol is not for everyone. Contact your physician if you experience sudden dissolving of the teeth, withering of the brain cortex, aggressive clotworm clusters in the ear canal, daytime night terrors,
Daytime night terrors
of the penis, long periods of organ failure, also known as corpse syndrome, uncontrollable homicidal urges, foul-smelling cauliflower-shaped growths on the anus and face, internal tissue liquefaction, testicular gigantism in men and women, butcher's hack, sometimes called coughing up bones, loud cracking of the nipples, early onset mortality,
your nipples crack,
unexpected localized calcified growths, also known as an anus rib,
Oh my god.
weak stream. Nursing mothers should stop nursing so that they can take strireclinstrol without killing their child. If you're taking strireclinstrol with my scletra, ask your doctor about taking clinfetransol. With strireclinstrol, I'm back on track and back to doing the things I really want to do.
Thanks, Juggernaut.
Did you recently have...
Oh, you're not gonna watch this whole thing, are we?
Oh, it's worth it.
Oh, alright, let's
have
fucking
your spinal
go.
cord and face removed after
Welcome
taking
to our
the
reaction
drug
video.
strireclinstrol? If so, you may be eligible for financial compensation. Contact the law offices of Ernst & Ernst immediately for
Ernst,
information that will
Ernst,
give you the help
Ernst.
you deserve. All our clients are people like you seeking financial relief to pay for the astronomical medical debt that is typical for Juggernaut customers. Call now.
I've got dreams I'm busy making come true, and I'm not letting the symptoms
It's the same dude again.
coiling of my penis
Yeah,
get
it's
in
him
the
the whole
way
time.
of me doing what I want to do.
Rapid
I
snap
used
coiling
to suffer
penis.
from vague feelings of unease. My doctor suggested I try strireclinstrol. Not everyone who uses strireclinstrol experiences rapid snap coiling of the penis. Most women
Why?
do not.
Why bring it back
I
up?
did.
Most
My
women
doctor
do not.
told me that my RSC could be controlled and monitored with Lethalis. Of course, RSC
Lethalis.
can never be cured, but with proper diet and exercise and Lethalis, frequency and intensity of episodes may be reduced in some patients. Lethalis is not for everyone. Contact your physician if you experience vague feelings of unease, giant eye maggots,
The one thing he was trying to get rid
collapsing
of.
the skull, a tendency to physically harm others, hardening of the heart, quivering or jumping scabs, also called Hell's Nightmare,
Hell's
boring
nightmare.
thoughts, inability to move or breathe, inappropriate feelings towards ducks, development of taste buds in the colon,
Why?
weak stream. Pregnant women taking Lethalis who are not considering suicide should consider it and should ask their doctor why they are taking Lethalis.
Should
If
consider
you're
it.
taking Lethalis with
Oh, Twitch won't like that one.
ask your doctor about taking Poisantin. With Lethalis, I'm back on track, doing the things I want to do.
Regret, I am with you. I'm gonna cry.
Recently grow a third or fourth skeleton after taking the Juggernaut pharmaceutical medication Lethalis? If so, you may be eligible for financial compensation. Contact the law offices of Ernst immediately for information that will get you the help you deserve. Our lawyers deal exclusively with claims against Juggernaut Pharmaceutical, and that's why, according to Economy Magazine, we are the second fastest growing company in the world after Juggernaut Pharmaceutical. You can get the financial relief you need to pay the astronomical debt that is typical for Juggernaut customers. Call now.
I'm busy making my dreams come true, So when I developed taste buds in my colon, or TBIMC,
What?
I knew it was time to talk to my doctor. I used to suffer from rapid snap coiling of my penis, or RSC, as a result of taking strireclinstrol to treat my vague feelings of unease. Thanks to Lithalis, now I'm in control of my RSC, and my RSC episodes are less frequent and intense in some cases.
Not everyone who uses Lithalis develops
In
taste
some
buds in their
cases.
colon. I did. I asked my doctor about Poisantin.
Of course, I know that
Poisantin,
my
it sounds much better.
TBIMC can never be cured, but my doctor told me that with proper diet and exercise and Poisantin, my TBIMC could be monitored, putting me in control of the size and sensitivity of the taste buds in my colon. Poisantin is not for everyone. Contact your physician if you experience vague feelings of unease, rapid snap coiling of the penis, unexplained
Why? Why the
disappearance of
penis?
lungs,
Why?
overwhelming amounts of earwax, sometimes called bucket of muck, general body foaming with stench, absence of vital signs, non-stop funny
Not
bone,
funny.
Absence
also
of
called not
vital
funny,
signs.
hatred towards mockingbirds, galloping vertebrae, also known as the case for assisted suicide, weak stream, excessive hair growth inside
I
the
understand weak
esophagus,
stream.
sometimes called the Poisantin diet. If you're taking Poisantin as an appetite suppressant, ask your doctor about nauseantisol. In rare cases, some people report development of a fourth and fifth nostril. Nursing mothers
Fourth
should have
and
to sit in
fifth.
special
What
areas
are the third?
separate from the general public. Women taking Poisantin while trying to get pregnant should ask their doctor about preparing for an ankle pregnancy. With
What?
Poisantin, I'm back to doing the things I really want to do.
Go pregnancy.
Now I'm the one that's in control of the taste buds in my colon. Thanks, Juggernaut.
Imagine tasting everything in your colon.
Do you have an esophagus
I'm
growing
good.
on your forehead
I don't
after taking
know.
Juggernaut pharmaceutical medication Poisantin? If so, you may be eligible for financial compensation.
I'm sorry,
A judge
Twitch
has
chat.
ruled that
I'm sorry I
Juggernaut
subjected
claimed
you to
that it ran
this.
out of room to list
We're about
the
halfway.
suspects
We're about
in the
halfway
Poisantin
through.
package does
I do
not
not
release them from
apologize.
their liability. Contact the law offices of Ernst immediately for information that will get you the help you deserve.
No, please
All of
keep
our
going.
clients
All
are
right.
people like you seeking financial relief to pay for the
In case you guys want to share it with anybody, I'll paste it in chat.
Yes, please do.
I'm busy making my dreams come true, so when I developed giant eye maggots as a result of taking Lithalis, I knew it was time to talk to my
He got
doctor.
the giant eye
I used
maggots.
to suffer from rapid snap coiling of my penis, or RSC. My doctor said that it was a result of taking strireclinstrol to help me deal with my vague feelings of unease. He also told me that with proper diet and exercise and Lithalis, my RSC episodes could be monitored and in some cases made less severe and debilitating.
Not everyone who uses Lithalis will develop giant eye maggots. I did.
And I asked my doctor
I did.
about Pandemicol, and he told me that with proper diet and exercise and Pandemicol, my giant eye maggots could be monitored.
This
putting
doctor
me in
sucks.
control
Oh, he's
of their
fucking awesome.
size and aggressiveness
Best doctor.
In some cases.
Good
Oh, it's the
doctor.
guy who's
Pandemicol
living.
is not
It's
for
him.
everyone. Contact your physician if you experience vague feelings of unease, rapid snap coiling of the penis,
There it
The
is.
penis
multiple
again.
facial scrotums, lengthening
Multiple
arcing
facial
of the inner
scrotums.
ear, male genital withering resulting in a micropenis followed by severe shrinkage of the micropenis,
It's a
one
tiny
really
penis.
long tooth, compulsive scat singing,
One long
fast growing
tooth.
Compulsive
coarse
scat
whiskers
singing.
on the pupils, rerouting of the intestines, also called an ass nose, an
ass
uncontrollable urge to eat plywood, an ability to smell your brain, fireworms in the navel, spontaneous nudism followed by projectile diarrhea, weak stream, decomposition of the body,
The weak stream every time.
continual percussive flatulence lasting more than a week, fundamentalist extremism, strong stream. People taking
Mike.
Pandemicol who have had braces will notice their teeth snapping back into their original position. If you're taking Pandemicol with Lithalis, ask your doctor about taking Myscletra and
This is
Sklinflatronsol.
hurting my jaw.
I know I'll always have giant eye maggots.
I can't stand smiling
Now
for
I'm
too
able
long.
to
It hurts my
control
jaw.
the size and aggressiveness. Thanks, Juggernaut.
Are we almost done? Oh my god, we have like 4 minutes.
I think there's one or two more. That's it.
Oh my god, this is fucking great, but I'm going to die. Regret just cheered for 40. We don't need Cyretrol and other medication from Juggernaut. I agree, Regret. Thank you very much for the bits. Ernst.
You can get the financial relief you deserve. Call now.
We need to start watching a video like this every podcast at the end.
My dreams come true.
Florida Man is in one of these dumb videos.
Coral. I knew it was the perfect time to ask my doctor about Panacea. My doctor told me that my crotch coral was a result of taking Pandemicol for the giant eye maggots which were caused by lethalis, which I take to control the size and sensitivity of the taste buds in my colon that began emerging after I started taking Poisantin, which put me in charge of my rapid snap coiling penis that I first noticed after I started taking Strireclinstrol to help.
Well, nobody
deal
else
with
takes
my
this
vague
medication,
feelings
so
of
I have one
unease.
spooks dude.
Not everyone who takes Pandemicol
Spooks,
will
dude.
develop crotch coral. I did. And my
Regret,
doctor told
he
me
needs to be
proper
president.
diet and
Shit! Ah, fuck.
What'd you do?
I hit my fucking...
Are you okay?
I fucked up my whole stream. I hit my fucking keyboard. We were okay. Do you want to match back where we were, Costello?
Yeah, where are you?
Go to 929.
949.
929.
29. Oh god.
I just went back to the beginning of that segment.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Right,
ready?
let's go. Fuck it.
Ready?
929?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Sorry, guys. No regret. We do not get to watch it all again.
You can get the financial relief you deserve. Call now.
You guys just go ahead and
I'm busy making my dreams come
watch
true.
in your own time if you
So
love
when
it that
I found
much.
out that I had crotch coral, I knew it was the perfect time to ask my doctor
Oh
about
yeah, Space Jam.
Panacea. My
You read it
doctor
right.
told me that my crotch coral was a result of taking Pandemicol for the giant eye maggots which were caused by lethalis, which I take to control the size and sensitivity of the taste buds in my colon that began emerging after I started taking Poisantin, which put me in charge
How's this guy
of my
alive?
rapid snap coiling penis that I first
Can you still
noticed
smell his
after I
own
started
brain?
taking Strireclinstrol
hopefully.
to help me deal with my vague feelings of unease. Not everyone who takes Pandemicol will develop crotch coral. I did, and my doctor told me that with proper
Regret.
diet and exercise and Panacea, I could monitor and control the size and jaggedness of my crotch coral. At first, I was
crotch
unsure
coral.
about asking my doctor about my crotch coral. At first, I didn't want to talk to my doctor about my crotch coral. But I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I talked to my doctor about all my sexual activities. And I asked my doctor if I was healthy enough for sexual activity. He told me that many men taking Panacea experience detachment of the genitals during intercourse, and I should contact him immediately if this happened to me. Then he told me again that with proper diet and exercise and Panacea, I could control the size and jaggedness of my crotch coral in some cases. Panacea is not for everyone. Contact your physician immediately if you experience
Oh no.
vague feelings of unease, rapid snap coiling of the penis, taste buds in the colon, giant eye maggots, more boring thoughts, way too many legs, no more skin, a bird living in your larynx, sometimes called a larynx bird,
Okay.
toes everywhere, donkey laughing in your sleep, poo on your elbow, weak stream, strong stream.
Strong
Consult your
stream.
physician immediately if your sinuses become packed with ticks,
Ugh.
as this may be a sign of a more serious condition. If your tongue dries out and
If your
withers, a
sinuses are
condition
full of
known as
ticks.
jerky tongue, ask your physician about ways to help control the urge to eat your tongue.
Sound effect
Talk to
3.
your doctor soon on this one. Women taking Panacea should anticipate experiencing all these conditions only more severely.
I know I'll always have crotch coral.
I know I'll always have crotch coral.
Now
What?
I'm the one that's in control. The size and jaggedness of my crotch coral.
I'm back in charge, doing the things I want to do, making my dreams come true.
If you're taking Panacea with my Scletra, ask your doctor about
He's always painting a
spin flare
fucking
Trinsol.
window.
Thanks, Juggernaut.
I just don't know how to take this whole video. It was funnier at first. It got less funny, but it was fucking great.
That is very true.
Like that last
I think
segment.
that's all there is.
The last segment wasn't nearly as good. Holy shit! Why?
What a ride.
Why did we just watch that? Okay, Space Jam. Yes, it was actually real information. We already talked about it, so I'll just send you the link if you want to read up on it. But long story short, Ubisoft and Dev did threaten PewDiePie. But what the fuck? Costello, how the fuck do you find these?
How do I find these? Actually, my dad sent me that one fucking years ago. But I was like, oh my god, when I did the what did we watch last time? Better Day. I remembered all these old videos that I had watched, and I thought were the fucking shit. And they were vague. I know nobody's seen them because I've introduced them to. It was like, holy shit, this is the funniest thing. So I'm like, hey, why don't we share them now?
Regret. Costello does not go to the wrong side of YouTube. He goes to the only correct side. The only correct side.
I know where it's at.
Space Jam had a video he wanted us to look at.
Okay.
Do we really want to do that on stream? Do we try?
We
No.
can save it
Okay.
for
Nope. 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 Nope.
Isn't
Nope.
that bad?
Nope. 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 Nope.
Okay. Well, that'll be it for today then.
I saw the title and Space Jam. You tried to get me banned. You tried. If you guys want to know what video he tried to get me to watch, it's in the Discord. I'm about to delete the link that he posted. So I'd go look at it before I delete it. Go to the Discord. Discord's down below. But yeah, I think that's it for today. If you experience rapid, I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it. I can't even remember. What was it? Like the rapid fucking...
Rapid snap coiling of the penis.
Yes, rapid snap coiling of the penis.
Yep.
If you experience it, please follow my channel. We are the
Monkey defense system. No,
we are the cure. So yeah, we're gonna call it a night. I'm gonna go die and watch the video again.
I'll see y'all around.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, guys.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys next time, next Sunday, and I'll be streaming tomorrow more than likely. Bye, guys.